Welcome back to the room. In the summer of 1969, a murderer mailed a cipher to 3 newspapers and demanded the front page.
He published his own secret code? Why would anyone do that?
To prove he was smarter than everyone hunting him, kid. The professionals went to work on it. A schoolteacher and his wife beat them all at their kitchen table.
Tonight, the Zodiac ciphers. The one that fell in a week, and the one that took 51 years. First, last time we left you a rail fence on 3 rails. G, S, S, K, A, O, D, P.
Got it. Write the zigzag. Read the rows. It says good spies work in pairs.
3 rails, letters back on the fence, and the words climb right out. If you solved it, you beat a cipher armies used in the field. Tonight's codebreakers had it harder. Nobody handed them the method.
California, 1969. A killer who signs himself Zodiac has murdered at least 5 people, and instead of hiding, he writes to the press. On the last day of July, 3 newspapers each receive 1/3 of a cryptogram, 408 symbols. Printed on your front page, the letter says, "Or more people die."
Hold on, if the police could read it, wouldn't it lead straight back to him?
That's what everyone hoped, kid. He even promised his identity was inside. So the pros lined up, police, federal codebreakers. And 6 days later, the phone call that cracked it came from a high school teacher in Salinas, Donald Harden, and his wife Betty, who made the 2 guesses that mattered.
A kitchen table, a weekend of paper and pencil, and the killer's code was open. But what they found inside was a boast, not a name, and the trick the killer had used was older than anyone at that table knew.
Remember the weapon we keep coming back to? Frequency analysis. Count the symbols, the tallest bar is E, and the whole code unravels. Every schoolboy cipher dies that way. The Zodiac knew it.
So how do you stop people counting your letters?
You give the popular letters more than one costume. That's a homophonic substitution. In the Zodiac's first cipher, the letter E could be written 7 different ways. T had several, A had several. 54 symbols for 26 letters.
Oh, so every time he wrote E, he could pick a different symbol, and then no single symbol is ever the tallest bar.
Exactly. Count all you like. The chart comes out flat, and the idea wasn't even his. Italian courts were doing this in 1401, 5 centuries before, for exactly the same reason.
Then how did 2 schoolteachers break it in a week?
Because flattening the chart hides the letters, not the words. Bettye Harden reasoned, this man's an egomaniac, he'll start with I, and a killer bragging will use the word kill. Guess a word, pin its symbols, and every symbol you pin unlocks others. The whole grid unzips like a seam. He even misspelled paradise. Sloppy habits, same as sloppy spies.
408 symbols opened by 2 good guesses. I like killing people because it is so much fun, but no name. Only a final 18 symbols of gibberish. And 3 months later, an envelope with a new cipher inside. November 1969. The Zodiac mails a second cryptogram, 340 symbols. Everyone assumes it will fall like the first. It resists for 51 years.
51? What made this one so different?
He'd learned, kid. Same homophonic trick. But this time he scrambled the order too. A transposition laid on top. Until you unshuffle the symbols, no amount of counting or word guessing can bite. And nobody knew the shuffle.
So who finally got it?
Not an agency. 3 private citizens on 3 continents who'd never met. An American software developer, David Oranchak, an Australian mathematician, Sam Blake, a Belgian codebreaker, Jarl van Eyck. Blake generated 650,000 ways the grid might be unshuffled. Van Eyck's program tested them. And one variant, read on a diagonal, 1 row down, 2 columns across, suddenly spoke, trying to catch me, gas chamber.
December 5th, 2020. The FBI confirms it. The message, he isn't afraid of the gas chamber, and still no name. 2 Zodiac ciphers remain unsolved to this day. One begins, "My name is 13 symbols." The other, 32. Both so short that 100 different answers fit, and none can ever be proved. Now you try. Tonight you get a homophonic cipher of your own. Every letter became a 2-digit number, and the popular letters got several numbers each. Unlike the Zodiac, we play fair. The full key is on the card.
Pause it. Look up each number in the key. Watch for the twist. 12, 44, and 71 are all the same letter.
And when you're done, count the numbers. No number shows up more than 3 times. But one letter appears 7. That's the Zodiac's whole trick. On one card.
Drop your answer in the comments. The solution opens the next file. Until then, the room stays open.